was a good reminder too, like things like that don't have to be expensive.
Yeah.
Because I think that's why people get held up. Like, yeah, if you're going to all these places, yeah, it might be really expensive, but you can also do it. Like, it depended on her budget. Sometimes there would be like no budget. So it'd just be like, okay, we're just gonna bop around and like do outdoor things. I'm Izzy.
I'm Maggie.
And this is the Long Game Podcast, where we talk all things faith, relationships, and wellness. And other things too.
Yeah. Traditions.
Yeah. Traditions.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Holidays. So we're both headed back to California for Thanksgiving. We haven't gone back for a holiday at the same time.
And I'm not actually going to be there on Thanksgiving. We're going the day after.
Oh, does Mitchell work Thanksgiving Day?
He does. He works Thanksgiving Day.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So
That's right.
We're going to go the day after.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I haven't gone back for a holiday in a very long time.
Yeah. Exciting.
Yeah. And I think it ended when we tried that one year and then we got snowed in or whatever.
We tried to fly home for Christmas at the airport. No one was there. It was Christmas Eve.
Yeah. It was so cold. It was 1 degree out. It was literally one.
Probably the coldest I've ever been.
It was so cold.
Just standing outside.
And there was a massive snowstorm. So it got shut down.
Everyone's flights got canceled.
And I'm just in there. And we also I'm so over taking those terrible time flights too. Because it was one of those ones where we flew out at what time was that? It was 2 a.m. or something. Or I don't even know.
Yeah, it was at the butt crack of dawn.
It was ridiculous.
Whatever it was. Which I honestly don't mind. I get that that's, not your vibe though.
It's not my vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just I'm so angry and grumpy at that time in the morning too. And I don't know what's going on. But we always have a fun time in the
it's true.
Yeah,
I'm always excited. I'm like,
we always have a good time every time we do it. But I was just oh my gosh. And then the flights got grounded or whatever.
Yeah.
Or it got delayed, and then it just got canceled. And then I was just crying in the airport because this is the first Christmas ever that I wasn't going to be with my family.
Yeah.
And my family, all my family was also there too.
Yeah. That's
Everyone
major
was
FOMO.
back. I was I have the worst FOMO right now. Mm-hmm. And then I haven't been back for holidays.
Yeah. I feel like that kind of broke the seal. And then you're oh, okay, this isn't too bad.
I was I feel like this is low. Yeah, I was now I don't have to.
Yeah.
I was I don't have to go back for everyone.
Yeah. You're good. No, it has been fun to have holidays in Tennessee. We've done it with Ashley's family back when I used to work for them, and that was really fun. We've done it with Cindy and Dave, your in-laws. Yeah.
And then Mitchell and I have soloed it too.
Right.
Just gone to the beach.
Yeah.
Great time.
Super fun.
Yeah.
But now we're going back.
Yeah. It's going to be good. Yeah. So you're going on Wednesday, or when do you go back?
Yeah. Wednesday. So Matthew works till Tuesday. Actually, I think he's off now. But anyway, prior to that, his schedule.
We're totally going to meet up when we're there, I feel like. Right?
Meet up? Oh, yeah. I thought we talked about maybe Monday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, because we'll have...
we fly in Wednesday, and I don't think we leave till Tuesday, the 2nd. So we're there for a while. And flights were, very affordable, too, for being Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I don't think they were bad. No. I don't even remember what they were, but it wasn't bad. Yeah. I was oh, okay. It's not $1,000.
Usually Thanksgiving's way more expensive.
It literally, you could look at it and it could literally be $1,300 for a basic flight, and you're okay.
Yeah,
it's not
crazy.
This isn't first class.
Come on. But no, today we're talking about Thanksgiving, traditions growing up, traditions we have now, which I'm super excited to talk about because I feel like we've created some really fun traditions here.
Yeah, I love making traditions, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like that's a big part of our lives here in Tennessee. So let's take it back, though, to growing up, favorite traditions, or just rituals, too, things that your family did on a regular basis.
Thanksgiving for me was always the day before and the 2 days before, my mom and I were just in the kitchen for hours. Literally
it was
hours.
Just you and your mom,
it was usually I was the main one. My siblings
extra cook.
But it would be we would plan out the dishes that we were gonna do, the things that we were gonna do. And I remember one year specifically I remember it was 11 at night. It was Wednesday, and my literal feet and knees hurt. And I was young too, because we had literally been cooking and doing that much stuff in the kitchen. So for me, it's always been about the food and making the food.
Yeah.
And I've always loved that. I always it wasn't that was appointed to me and I had to do that. I wanted to do that and I wanted to be there. So I have very good memories of doing that and just cooking a bunch and prepping fun dishes, fun appetizers and snacks. Like,
I love the full spread. I think that was core for our Thanksgiving tradition. And for a lot of people it is, but I have met a fair amount of people who are like, we just want to go out to eat.
yeah,
We don't want to do all the cooking.
we don't want to do all that.
It's a holiday. It's our day off. Like, I don't want to spend my time in the kitchen. And they go out to eat, or they like order in pizza, and like that's their tradition.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I will ever be that family, because
No, like I love
when
we
actually
even
make
do
the full spread.
We like to be like, you do those things, I'm doing this things. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like the last couple of
coordinate it.
years we've been doing it with Cindy too. So we've all been like tag teaming who's doing what, who's bringing this app, who's bringing that, who's bringing the sides, and then like that also makes it easier.
It does, yeah. And I think like now that all of my siblings and I are adults too, like when we go back home, everyone brings a dish. So now like my mom is no longer the one cooking all of the food.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's gotten easier to make that full spread, but I think that's like still such a core component. Like you can't not have the spread.
Yeah, and we would always do on any holiday too. We'd always do breakfast, like every single like we
like
have
a particular breakfast.
Yeah, it was just like a very basic. It would just be like biscuits, bacon, eggs, orange juice.
Nice.
But that was like we didn't usually have breakfast. Like we usually had oatmeal for breakfast. So that was like a really awesome breakfast to have.
Yeah.
And we pretty much did that. Like
that's awesome for all the holidays.
Yeah, and I do really, really miss that. Like I really miss. There's something about sitting down together at a table to eat, and it's like an organized, this is the time to eat, and we're all sitting here eating and chatting together. And both our families did that. And that I didn't realize like what a blessing that really was until like my parents divorced. I'm like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah.
We don't like eat together anymore. You know?
I think that's like such a grounding ritual for a family, like for the kids too.
Yeah.
I mean, rituals in general. I think traditions in general, having a schedule, like we know on this day we're having this food, like even that is so grounding. But no, I completely agree. And I'm sure there's like a billion studies too I've heard on like sitting down to dinner as a family.
To eat.
Yeah, sitting down to eat.
I think it's pretty biblical too.
Yeah.
I feel like when I read the Bible, I feel like there's like things on that. And my friend actually just got a book called The Biblical Diet. And she's reading it right now. I'm very interested in that. So
is it the Biblio Diet?
Or the Biblio Diet, I guess. I don't know.
That's what Josh just wrote.
Oh, no. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's like literally all about biblical eating.
Oh, okay. No, it's been out for a while, but I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. But I love that though.
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like that's a huge thing. So like, I always love that. And then we would just make a bunch of appetizers. For me, I like took pride in all the different, and like I still make those things whenever there's a holiday. Like for me, I need to do like the bacon wrapped water chestnuts or sausage. Like if I'm not doing it, I'm like, are you doing that? Like it has to be done. And then like the brie cheese raspberry date, like that pull apart thing. Like those are things that I'm like, I did that as a kid. Yeah. And I took a lot of pride in that. And I was like, I like to do that now. Yeah. And I also remember like my mom never liked pumpkin pie, so we never made that for a long time. But I was like, I want to have a pumpkin pie. And my dad was like, we'll make a pumpkin pie. And so like one year my dad and I like made a pumpkin pie together. And like I literally never forgot that. Yeah. And I think things like that are really special. And I definitely want to do that with our kids.
But like how bonding food can be. Like, isn't that cool?
Yes, it's so cool. Like I literally remember, I didn't make many things with my dad, but I remember every time I made something with my dad.
Yes.
We made like
1,000% agree.
3 things together, I think. That was it. We made a pumpkin pie. We made a Kahlua pie because Marie Callender's closed or whatever.
Yes, yeah.
So we had a Kahlua cream cheese, and then we made eggs Benedict one time.
That's so
And it was not good. But I'll literally never forget that. And like I think about that memory.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly completely agree. I actually made a fair amount of things with my dad. Like he would cook on the weekends a lot. So we do a lot of breakfast together.
I remember that.
Like I remember probably being like 5, like a pretty early memory for me.
Yeah.
And making like blueberry muffins with him.
That's
I
so
remember
cute.
like that. And
That's
then like
so cute,
he'd
dude.
make pancakes, he'd make chilaquiles, he would, I'm trying to think, like pesto was a huge
I remember.
thing.
I was like, that's what I was thinking about.
He'd make homemade pesto. That was
so
a huge
cute.
endeavor. But yeah, those are such good memories, but how bonding food is. And it's not, I feel like it is actually a pretty deep like you said, biblical thing to gather for food.
Yeah, to share a meal.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about Thanksgiving, and I was like, oh, you know, yeah, it's mostly just about food, but it's not just about food. Like, there's a deeper meaning there.
Yeah, and I think, and it's like, you know, like if you're upset about something, you're around someone that you don't like, you can't eat. There's a lot to be said about that.
Yeah.
Like if something upsets you, like you're really upset, like you're not gonna want to eat. That's different from being like, oh, I'm having a breakdown, I'm gonna emotionally eat. No, like if you're upset about something, like you're not gonna want to eat.
Yeah.
You can't eat. You lose your appetite. Like, and so that says a lot. Like eating with people and like what you're gonna eat. It was so funny last night because Mitchell came home and I was like thinking about dinner and all that, and I was like, I didn't have a plan for dinner. I'd had like a busy day and everything. And he's like, oh, well, I actually had dinner before I came back, like with the guys. And I was like,
You're like, how could you?
Well, yeah. And then he was like, you know, I was like, fine, I'm just gonna go work out. Like I was a little like upset about it. Yeah,
that's totally fair.
And then I told him, I was like, I think like my feelings were kind of hurt. Like I got a little bit upset about that. And he was like, it was fine.
Right.
And then it was later. Then I was like, all right. I was like, am I just gonna like, what am I gonna do for dinner? I almost just like had a protein shake. I was like, no, I'm gonna like cook something up. And then he was like, no, I'll eat something too. And then I started cooking, and then I just started cooking, and I just started putting together this like full meal. And he just looks and he starts laughing at me last night because he was like, "You're doing so much right now." And it was like 8:00 at night, but like I like to do that.
Yeah.
And it was kind of nice because I didn't have like the time pressure because he had already eaten, and I realized sometimes I rush myself because I'm like, "Oh, we gotta like eat," but I wasn't thinking that way. I was just like, "Oh, I'm just like now I'm doing this," and I did like a 3-layered tostada. And it was like so good. And I don't think I took a picture of it. It was literally so
good. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You went all out. Yeah, I would be. We never don't have dinner if Matthew's not at work, you know, or if I'm not like actually somewhere, you know, like we always have dinner together.
We have dinner. That's like, it's
a special thing. Like last night we had dinner and we talked for like probably at least an hour at the table afterwards. And I looked over at the clock and I was like, oh my gosh, it's 9:00. Yeah. Like it got so late. But it fosters such good conversation. It's so nice.
Yeah.
Just sit there talking.
Food is my tradition.
I love that. We also, for Thanksgiving, I think my parents tried to implement it a few times. No, it was probably more than a few times, but like going around the table and saying something you were thankful for.
Yeah, we always did that.
For the year. And I feel like sometimes it was like pulling teeth for my parents to like get some of me and my siblings to like say something. Yeah, because everyone was like, I don't want to do this.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, we would do that sometimes. But I love that. I feel like that just brings it full circle to like, okay, the actual day's about being thankful.
Get that when people like get weird about that. Like, and I think it's because my mom did a really good job cultivating that. Anytime there was someone's birthday or there was something like that, we all went around the table and spoke about that person.
Yeah.
And like it was not rushed, and it was not, I don't feel like anyone was like, oh, we have to do this. Like everyone was like,
but I think it's like you said, your mom
cultivated that. And you know? My parents took it serious, and like also you couldn't wait till it was your turn to have them say it to you.
You're like, everyone says nice things about me.
Yeah. So we always did that, and I think Thanksgiving, like same thing, like took it serious. I'm like, I like that. And sometimes I'll be like on birthdays, like just with like Mitchell's family and stuff, I'll be like, all right, let's like talk about this person or whatever. And people are like, no, we're not doing that. But I think they're afraid to get emotional.
Well, yeah, it could
and I'm
be
like,
that
that's
too.
Fair.
Yeah. If you didn't grow up with that, or you just like don't want to like.
We do that, and then if it's a very sympathetic family, so if one person starts crying, everyone starts crying.
Because Mitchell's that way.
And it's hilarious. It literally happened to Cindy's birthday, like, a little while ago.
I love that.
And then everyone's like, stop, and like looking away. It's so funny.
We did that when we went over to Cindy and Dave's for Thanksgiving last year. Wasn't it last year? We all went around the table and said something.
Yeah.
That was so nice.
Yeah, I love that. I love doing those kinds of things. And I think it's good. Like, I don't think tradition, like, if you're doing it for the sake of doing it and you don't have, like, and then you're going to be rigid about it and you have no flexibility with it, then it's going to be like, okay, we have to do this. But if you're doing it because you're trying to cultivate something, and bring a certain kind of energy about.
Yeah.
And like, and you're willing to add things to it and stuff, then it's a really good thing. I think like it can get a bad rap when people like just do it to do it and it doesn't make sense anymore, or it hasn't evolved at all, or they're not willing to let it evolve, and it's like, okay, all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's got to fit your dynamic.
Or they try and keep it exactly the same. It's like, okay, we can switch this up a little bit.
Yeah, very fair. Okay, before we move off Thanksgiving though, we have to talk about favorite Thanksgiving food. And also the food you're most excited to make this year.
Okay, I'm just going to put this out there. I do not like turkey.
Right, yeah.
It's just...
Which I don't know how... I don't think that's super controversial, honestly, because I think a lot of people would agree. Oftentimes it's super dry.
We got to start saying it.
Yeah.
You know? Like, so then there'll be a movement to make better turkey for one, but also be like, we can have something else. And for a lot of Thanksgiving, like, we never had turkey because it wasn't good. It was never good. So we just had like prime rib or something that was so good. Yeah. So I grew up in that reality of like, turkey sucks. We're going to have prime rib until one year my dad was like, I'm making a Peruvian turkey. So when he made a Peruvian turkey, then I was like, why haven't we been doing this the whole time? That is very good.
Yeah.
That is very, very good. I tried to do it one year, a couple years ago. It was not great. It was fine. It was a good turkey. It was a good turkey. It was not amazing.
I don't think I've had your dad's Peruvian turkey.
My dad's, and I followed all his stuff. It's like a 38-hour process or a 32-hour process. And I did all the things. It was not as good. And I was like, whatever. So I'm like, whatever on the turkey. Unless it's like a very legitimate Peruvian turkey. I don't want it. I'll pass. I'll have a little ham or prime rib.
I do love a good ham. We did like a honey ham every year for a long time.
I love ham.
And that was delicious. And it's so much easier too.
Yeah.
Like like the one we got always came like, I think it was fully cooked, or it was like
it was a Costco one, right?
Yeah. It's like you literally just put it in the oven. It has a little glaze on the top.
Yeah.
And it's super easy.
Yeah.
We always have done a turkey. I think, you know, once you cover it in gravy and stuff, it's just like, it's totally fine. Yeah. And so for me, I just love like having a turkey.
No, I low-key do too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if I have prime rib, I don't need a turkey.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, whatever. I don't know. I don't really think about it that much. But like for me, I think it's all the sides.
Yeah.
It's like the stuffing is so good, which my mom actually never let us have stuffing because she didn't like stuffing. So like we like never had stuffing for the longest. And she was like, no, stuffing's disgusting, like whatever. So I didn't know until I tried. Like we went to some Thanksgiving party and I was like, this is so good. What is this? And they're like, that's stuffing. I was like, why are we not having this? Like stuffing's so good.
That's
so
hilarious.
I like all the sides, literally all of the sides. Mashed potatoes, the carbs, like the mac and cheese, stuffing, all of that.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
I love all the appetizers leading up to Thanksgiving. Like all the things that we like snack on all day.
Yes.
Like,
and as an adult now, I really appreciate like a good fall beverage too. Like something like a brown sugar rimmed, like something apple champagne, you know, like I loved themed cocktails. Yeah. I love themed cocktails. They're so say it till I die.
They're so fun. Yeah. It just makes a big difference having I remember when I was a little kid, they weren't cocktails, but really I was just making mocktails. Like I literally was like I wanted to like make ice cubes out of like these different juices and stuff and like put it together because I was like, you know, it's like a fun thing to have.
We always had the sparkling apple cider.
Oh, yes. Wait, what's it? Which one is it? No,
I was trying to remember the brand.
No, I know exactly what it is because it was like a name.
I feel like it was Marinelli's or something.
Yes.
Like
something like that.
Something with like an M.
Yes, Marinelli's, I believe.
Is it really?
Yeah? Oh, yeah, it is.
It is?
Okay.
That's awesome. Oh, wow, I nailed that.
We always got to have that. And I like to put it
I still want to have that. Yeah.
Same. Yeah. You can put it in a fun glass. Like,
exactly. We always got to get out the crystal. We had crystal. And so the kids, like, they were little kids' glasses. And we all got to use them for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Yes. And you just feel so fancy drinking out of your glass cup. It was like it was peak. I want to bring that into, like, our family, too. Yes. Like, with our kids. Have, like, special crystal, special glasses.
Things that they get excited about.
Yes. So fun.
The other thing that I love too is like when my grandparents, my grandfathers passed, both of them, but my Peruvian grandparents, they used to live in the States, and they would come in for like holidays and stuff. And so by the time I was like 6, I would get ready with my Nana before any dinner of like any holiday. And
so
she
cute.
spent an enormous amount of time getting ready. Like we weren't going anywhere, but it was like full hair,
She
full
always
makeup,
had her
full
eyeshadow, her
every
hair,
single thing. And I loved it. And I'd be like, do something on me. You know, she'd like put a little makeup or something on me. And since then, I think that really made me like, I get ready.
Yes.
All holidays. I will wear a dress. I will like
outfit,
hair. Even when I was like at my family's house, and it's also, I love that you've almost come over to my house every single holiday. Like, you would do your family thing and then be like,
but I'd always pop
I gotta go over to Izzy's. Like,
and say hi. And you guys have been my second family.
Yeah. And my family it would be like, well, when's Maggie come? Like, legit, is Maggie sitting at the table? Like, legitimately.
So sweet.
Are we setting a place for Maggie?
I love it.
But yeah, I think that's actually really special, because I don't think that's that common.
Yeah.
That like you would be, and it would be that great of a dynamic, and it wasn't like you were ditching your family too. Yes.
Yeah.
Because
that my family understood that dynamic too, and I was like,
I always thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
That it would be like, all right, well, yeah, once I'm done with my family's dinner and that, and then you just come over to mine.
Second Thanksgiving.
You literally would. Yeah. We did that for years.
Yeah, we would.
Yeah. It was as soon as you could drive, or if you could get a ride.
Yep.
Then you'd be over.
Pop over, say hi. That was so much fun.
But I think I have like a Snapchat flashback of us, like, you're even like doing my hair, and it's on like Christmas night or whatever.
Are we in our little
something.
Plaid skirts, like the short ones?
Oh, that one. I didn't even think of that one.
I remember that one. And I feel like that was close to the holidays.
Yeah. But we just literally are like getting ready, like going downstairs for nothing. Like, but yeah.
For nothing, but still ready. I'm absolutely doing that this year. I'm so excited.
You what?
I'm absolutely doing that this year. I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh. Like,
outfit.
It's so fun to think about like the outfit and to get dressed up and everything. And like, like last Thanksgiving, my outfit wasn't planned, and I was rushed that day, and I regret it.
You had your flare pants.
It totally, and I was wearing it with a totally wrong shirt, and it was off, and I didn't feel.
It looked bad.
Now I look back at pictures, and I'm just like, I've analyzed this with Ellie. I've been like,
because Ellie was there.
Because Ellie was there, but I was like kind of rushed.
Honestly, I didn't love mine either. I think I wore this sweater, but with a short skirt, and like proportions weren't right.
My proportions were totally off. Yeah, and I've almost never done that on like, it's just been like, or I've worn like a dress that just like worked.
Right.
And that just
not quite.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly like
this year. You'll redeem yourself.
I know.
We both will, honestly.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm just gonna go hang out with Mitchell's family on Thanksgiving, or I'll go over to like the Dailies or something. Like, I'm coming for you.
Cute. I like that.
Yeah, Mitchell will be at the stage. Yeah.
Well, you might be able to go hang with him.
Yeah.
Too.
I mean, I'm so chill with that too. Like, just being like, oh yeah, because his family, we're gonna just celebrate the day before.
Yeah.
So it's like, for me, I'm very chill with that.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a big deal to me to like celebrate a day before, like switch it or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, I'm getting very sidetracked. The
I
caffeine
know.
started hitting.
I was like, huge tangent. Okay. What we need to talk about, because I do want to talk about more traditions, is like traditions we've made now as adults. Okay. And then I also want to talk about traditions we want to have with our kids.
Yeah.
Which I'm so excited for. Like the ones we want to carry on that we had growing up, like the new ones we want to make, any of that. But yeah, let's start with
traditions we have now and stuff. Mitchell always makes fun of me for this, because like, I'm like, I love making things a thing. And
you love your rituals.
I do. I love it. And like, if I do it once, and if I do it again, then I'm like, this is what we always do.
This is what we always do. Yeah, we've done it twice. This is what we always do.
This is what we do. This is our thing. But that's how you make a tradition. That's how we're making Gatlinburg.
Yep.
For our
we went one year and we were like, this is our annual trip.
This is our and then you lock it in.
Yep.
And I do that, and then it's like, okay, this is what we do.
I know. It's so much fun.
That is a tradition that we have made that I love.
Yeah, we go to Gatlinburg annually fall time, because fall is gorgeous there.
Yeah.
It's the best. This is our third year. We've got our trip planned already. It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
No one's getting engaged, but teaser. No.
Stay tuned. Yeah.
I think like the trips and stuff, I feel like I've now made like Mitchell's birthday a tradition, like doing like pool party for his birthday, because we've done that 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
Now, like, and I've done like
he's a June birthday.
a themed cocktail, like all the things.
Yeah.
It's always perfect. We can combine it with Matthew's birthday.
Yeah.
You know? So
It's
I feel like
perfect.
that's something that I've kind of made. I feel like there are just things that, like, I can't think of like, ooh, that's a tradition that I've made now. But like, I think just like romanticizing things and making things a thing.
I would also say just like hosting in general. Like we host a fall party together, which
Yes,
is
that's
definitely
another
becoming a
tradition.
tradition.
This is our fourth or third one.
I want to say third.
Yeah, it's our third one.
Third one together.
Yeah.
But yeah, we host it together. We just invite a bunch of people. Everyone brings food. It's like such an easy tradition, but I do feel like that's one that we've made. And then just like hosting in general, I feel like that's a ritual. It's not on a set day or month or whatever, but in general, I think that's one.
Yeah. And it's just like, I was literally thinking about that. Like, it's fun to plan. Oh, another tradition. We always go shopping for fall stuff.
That's true.
Oh, another one.
Cheesecake Factory.
Yes,
for my birthday.
We always do a birthday fall like shopping trip, but really it's to go to the Cheesecake Factory.
Yes. And we usually get the same slice too, don't we? Always get the pineapple lime.
Yeah, whatever. It's so good.
It's so good. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's a fun birthday tradition. And we've done that every year that we've been here, actually.
Yeah. So far, this is our 5th year.
This is going to be our 5th.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, because I remember that
Yeah, we go fall shopping and then we
That's
go to
cool.
Cheesecake
We're coming up on
Factory.
5 years of doing that. That's really cool.
It's
because
so
I have
fun.
the flashbacks. Every year I get to go and I look at it. I'm like, oh, we did.
Yeah.
And I think it started like, oh, we're just going to kind of, but it was around your birthday. So we celebrated your birthday. But then we're like, why is this not just your birthday thing?
Right.
And now it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's perfect. I'm so excited.
Yeah. It's literally so fun. And one of the years we had a fall party, but then we also had a surprise birthday party for you after the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
That was... We got you so good on that one.
You got me incredibly well because we went out and like we did our shopping and then we came back to your house.
Yeah.
And you had everyone there.
Yeah.
Like to surprise me. And you had like Mitchell and Matthew like setting everything up.
Yeah. Balloons, the cake, that was a good one.
That was
I like
so much
actually
fun. You nailed
got
that.
you
Yeah.
there. That was good. And that worked out so well. And that was so fun too.
That was
really, really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That one worked out. That was 2 years ago? Yeah, because it wasn't last year. That was 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was.
That was a good one. That I got you good on that one.
Yeah, we have really fun traditions now.
Yeah.
And I even think back to like past traditions, like your parents growing up. Wait, go ahead.
I'm thinking of a new one that we're going to do together. We're going to make Valentine's every year for our guys together.
So cute.
Yeah.
Because we did that this past year.
And now we're going to do it this year. And this year.
Yeah, we made little.
They were so cute.
Yeah.
They're like Mitchell still has his like.
So does
yeah,
Matthew.
I know. I'm like.
He can't put his visor down.
Mitchell tied it, so it's like tight up there.
Yeah, I know
he's got to
said
do that. Yeah,
and Matthew needs to do that too because now like he just like tries to raise up when the sun's in his eyes.
You're like, dude,
Like you just let's fix this.
That's
So,
funny.
It's hilarious.
That's a new one that we're doing for sure.
Valentine's Day craft.
Yeah,
I love.
We
that.
have a lot of traditions, honestly.
We do.
I think it's gonna be super fun because I think with those ones that we're doing too, talking about kids, we'll bring our little girls in on it.
Oh.
And like they get to do like Auntie Izzy and Auntie Maggie's traditions with them, with us.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be really cute.
Oh yeah, I think about bringing our kids into all of these that we have now, like taking them to Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
Like that's going to be so
family
much fun.
trip. They're like, oh, that's just what we do. Like they know that.
Yeah.
That's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like the one that we like never have a plan for or do anything is like New Year's.
Yeah.
You guys have that down. You guys always do your own thing, I feel like. I'm like,
we've gotten to Nashville a couple times, but I don't know if we're going to do that again because I feel like we've already done it now.
Yeah.
You know, like we've seen it and it's like kind of a whole thing to have to do unless we were going with a group or we had people visiting.
Yeah.
It's also just a really late one, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's like, do you really want to
I know
stay
we're
up
not
till
late
midnight?
people.
No.
So that's so funny.
I think that's where our holdup is.
Yeah.
Like we usually do something together in the evening.
Yeah, we do
it's
something,
like,
but it's like, at 10,
Yeah.
I'm going to push for another 2 hours.
Right.
And I usually always has resolutions and stuff that I'm starting. and anything. And like, I'm resetting my goals and like all these things.
Right.
So I want to start the next day super strong. So it's like, I'm going to stay up late. And then the next day,
setting myself up for failure.
I know, like my workout, like I usually, you know what I mean? So it's like never makes sense. Like, and I'm usually like doing like sober time during that time, not drinking or anything. So it's just like,
oh weird. Yeah, you were not drinking during that time.
The past last 2 year. Yeah. So it's like, I don't want to, I'm just trying to chill.
Right. Yeah. That one I'm not super torn up about.
I'm just like, yeah.
We celebrate everything else. Yeah. I don't need to celebrate New Year's too.
Yeah, it's okay. And we make up things to celebrate too.
Yeah.
So
do something low key.
Okay, what was your other question? Sorry.
Oh, well, I was talking like past traditions too, like things we want to bring in from like our childhood. And I was thinking back to like your birthday celebrations. Like that's something we were talking about. Like you've done a great job for my birthday. But I feel like that's something you grew up with too, like your birthday express.
Yes.
Every year was so
express.
fun.
Yeah. My mom used to do this thing. Once you turned 10 in the family, you had something called the birthday express. And so you just got in the express, like our van, and went around and did things all day. Like just did fun things.
And
like,
she would have it planned out. It would be a surprise though.
Everything was a surprise. See, that's why I like surprise. But it was like, you make everything a surprise. I'm like, yes, it's fun. And just like, we wouldn't know. And it would like, it was always like really chill things too. And usually it would literally be like, get a bunch of donuts and then go to the park and play freeze tag.
Right.
And
go
then
to the creek and swim.
And then go to the creek and swim. Yeah. And then we go to Costco for lunch. Like it wasn't like, and it was a good reminder too, like things like that don't have to be expensive.
Yeah.
Because I think that's why people get held up. Like, yeah, if you're going to all these places, it might be really expensive, but you can also do it. Like it depended on her budget. Right. So it'd be like, sometimes there would be like no budget. So it'd just be like, okay, we're just gonna bop around and like do outdoor things, go play soccer at the park. Like that was always part of it.
But
especially it was my
your
birthday.
friends would be there. Like she was so great about inviting people. Yeah. But yeah, it doesn't have to be anything extravagant to be so fun.
One time when I was like, I think I was like 12 and I was like, I'm gonna plan a birthday express for her. So I called, this is really funny. I called just like her different friends. And I called her friends and I was like, can you meet my mom for breakfast? And then could you meet my mom for lunch? And then could you meet my mom for coffee? And I like sent her on her own birthday express.
That's so sweet.
It was really cute. And I had no idea the cost of things, but I had like $13. So I gave her like a little bit of money for each.
Oh my gosh. That's so cute.
Yeah. And it was like Mrs. Weens, Mrs. Urbanowitz. And then I think for the last one, I called like so many people. I don't even remember who it ended up being.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah. So
I think that's the sweetest thing I've ever heard.
I sent her on her own birthday express. Wow. And I think it meant a lot to her. I think it did because I think she was like very like, oh, that was cool. So
yeah. You just feel so seen if she does that for all of her kids and then her kids are like,
here's your birthday express.
We want to do this for you too. Yeah, in your own way.
Yeah, and it worked out. Like she went to all the things. So
sweet.
Because I feel like that's a little bit like, I don't know, if there was something that she had that I didn't know or something, but it worked. Things. I was like, can you? And I was like, how cool of like the ladies that I called. Yeah. That they were just like, yeah, cool.
They're like, it's on my calendar.
Yeah, and yes. And I'm pretty sure I called them like day before. You know, and I had this plan, and then, you know, you don't know what you're really doing.
12,
Yeah, I'm using the black phone book to, like, dial in and call.
Hi, Mrs. Urbanowitz.
Yeah, literally.
Can
I pencil you in for tomorrow? Literally. But I was like, that was so cool that they also, like, responded to that and everything.
Yeah, that's really sweet.
And, like, trusted me almost, because I can imagine being like, if a kid called you and you're like, is this like really happening? They didn't blow it. They didn't tell her, like nothing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty impressive.
I feel like that's impressive.
Yeah.
So that was a cool thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. I think something fun that my mom did growing up is like having days for certain foods, like Waffle Wednesday. And then like we had like really Pizza
fun.
Friday. And then we kind of like switched between Saturday or Sunday being like pancakes. Like we would have pancakes after church, or we would have pancakes like Saturday morning.
Okay.
And like sometimes we would do like cinnamon roll Thursday. That was a thing for a while. But
That's
having all
so
of those days.
cute.
And I was talking to my coworker and she does something super similar where they have days of the week. And what she was saying that I hadn't thought about is that it helps her kids who are really young keep track of the days.
That's so cute.
Because they're like looking forward to Waffle Wednesday. And I really like
I'm
that.
totally going to do that.
Yeah.
Because I already
really
like following plans.
Yeah, you have set foods and it's just like special. Your kids look forward to it.
That is so cute.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm all about that.
Yeah.
And it's fun to hear that other people do that.
That's a tradition that we did for a long time was Taco Tuesday.
Yes. Yeah. And we still do that from time to time. It's just not every week.
We literally did Taco Tuesday like it was our job.
Yes.
And it really was. Because like it was a lot of work too. Because we would invite anyone. And that was a good way to like create community and like people that we were trying to get to know and stuff. Would be like Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then
be there, be square.
Yeah.
And
literally.
People knew. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, are you doing Taco Tuesday? Like for that.
Yeah.
It phased out because like, I think like Matthew's work schedule and now Mitchell's work schedule and everything.
Yeah.
Like we don't have Tuesdays.
Consistently. Yeah. It'll depend.
Great. I was just thinking of another tradition. I forgot it. And I was like, it's right there.
Dang it. The food thing.
I know. What were you saying?
Past
Your mom
traditions.
did the weekly thing.
Yeah, the cinnamon roll Thursday, the pizza. You guys made pizzas. You would do like those individual pizzas.
Oh,
right?
Yes.
Or like
we would do a
up,
pizza night.
It wasn't individual, but like one kid would make pizzas,
yes.
right?
Yeah, we would. Yeah, no, we would literally make our own pizzas. Yes.
That's so
wow.
cute.
Okay. And you did get me back to it. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we used to do this thing where I think it was called Freedom Friday. And do you remember that? No, do you remember that?
But that just cracks me up.
And it was
that just sounds like your family.
Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh. So, and this was so insane. So we did Freedom Friday, or Free Day Friday, where on Friday we would just have a free day. So we would do anything that we wanted. We'd go to park, we'd go hiking, we'd like whatever it was. We'd just like beep bop, go to Costco for lunch, you know, like stuff like that. So Thursday would be a really big work day.
Oh, okay.
So we'd be like, and we'd do this whole thing, and we'd be like, what day is it today? Thursday. What day is it tomorrow? Friday. What does that mean that we do today? Work. And so we would just like work a bunch, like do yard. Like it was really smart though, because it really motivated us to get all this stuff done. And we'd do a bunch of stuff on Thursday, and then we'd have Freedom Friday.
So with that.
And it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was like super, super fun because I think a lot of time on like Saturday, like if we had soccer, then we would have like, you know, 6 to 5 games in a day. You're there
Saturday
all
would be an intense day.
Yeah. We had all that stuff that we were doing. And then Sunday, you had church, which church I feel like was such an ordeal.
It was a lot.
Stressful almost, like getting
everyone
ready in the
get
morning.
Ready. Yeah.
Someone couldn't find their shoes. It was just like so we had Freedom Friday.
And
for
that
a
was
long
like the
time.
chill day.
Yeah, and we'd like go
That's
do
awesome.
fun things. Yeah. It was really cool. And I like that. Like being able to like have a day where you get to like do your things. So a tradition that I really like, and we never really did this like in order and stuff, but I've seen certain parents like they take turns what like day a kid gets to choose what everyone else is doing for something.
Yeah.
Like you would like I don't really want to take my kids to fast food or anything like that, but it'll be like it's like a fast food night, and then they get to choose like this kid gets to choose where we go and stuff. I think I would just do it like this kid gets to choose what we're doing for dinner tonight,
right?
And then we'll make it, or maybe like going out to dinner or something like that's okay.
Yeah.
But
we did something similar for like birthdays. It's like you choose.
You always gotta choose.
Made.
Yes, we always gotta choose what we.
That was
made.
super fun.
My mom was always like, the things that I chose were like the simplest things, and they were always like,
we always chose
really
something that was in her wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Like it was never something like, oh, I want to try this.
It was never
food.
something that we hadn't had. Like I had for like 8 birthdays in a row, just case of tacos, which is just tacos that are just like on the thing, like kind of grilled or whatever. Like it's in a burrito thing and it's just like.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that was it.
One of our go-tos was cubed beef. It was like a crock pot dish. And you're like, Mom, can you make cubed beef for dinner?
So, a crock
And we were stoked every time.
You're like hyped. Like this is what we get. Yeah.
I think my siblings still request that. Like Joseph and Lucy at home, they're like, cute.
Yeah. Oh, and then I had this Jello salad that I always wanted with it.
Ooh.
And that's what we had. And that's what we did for multiple. And guac. I needed guac. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, because guac was expensive. So it was like that was a special thing to have. But that was cool. Yeah. I think my parents both did a really good job of having a lot of fun and like a lot of fun traditions and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was really cool. And I definitely want to replicate that.
Absolutely agree.
And I can't imagine, like, how cool would it have been, like, if, like, it was sad, like, my parents divorced and stuff and, like, no longer being able to do those things. But I do think, man, if they had stayed together, a lot of these traditions would still be in place. We lost a lot of these traditions because they split up.
Right.
Which is sad. And I'm like, and I think we've talked about this before. It's like, if you don't have those traditions, your kids stop coming around as much. And so if you have like, oh, we got this tradition and this, then you're just gonna be, oh, I don't want to miss out on that tradition.
Yeah, your adult kids want to come home.
Exactly. And I really want to do that and be like, no, they're gonna
like
be
cultivate that home and those traditions that people want to come back to.
Yes. Melinda Weens, Emmy, she was kind of like grandmother figure. Like she always did really fun stuff on like holidays and her adult kids' birthdays, and she would always do little competitions. Like, and Noelle, it would be like her college friends would come over and they'd have dinner, and then they'd sit at the table, and she'd be like, give everyone like a coloring thing to color in, and whoever colored it in the best, like, won the prize. But she'd have cool prizes, like $25 gift card to like Subway or something like that. And everyone's like really competing for it. I love
that.
And I love stuff like that.
Yeah.
Competition, like.
Yeah, I feel like those traditions, like it all just comes back to like community and family.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So, anyways, I think I'm talking so loud today, by the way. I'm like shouting at you. Sorry.
I do feel like I'm also talking pretty loud. I think, and I'm sweating from the caffeine, but anyway, this was a great conversation. I love our traditions. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving,
everyone.
guys.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode. If you liked it, make sure to like it and subscribe on our channel.
And if anything resonated with you in the episode, please send it to someone that you think might benefit from listening. We can't wait to see you in the next episode.